One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. The Knights will kick it away first. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Red Raiders offense will come out first. But, Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes.
Turning it on! Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Got the first down. Looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. The short hands. It's Barnhart. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. The option. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. The RPO, it's complete. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4th down. Gets drilled as he releases it. The ball just trickles to the ground. So UCF's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air, because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking for a man. It's Gage. They get to him as he throws. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense dialing out some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
The Knights will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. You could probably question the decision to pass on a field goal last time, and they came up empty on that previous drive, Jesse.
I just think in this offense, it's going to come down to critical down and distances, right? Down in the red zone, 3rd down, 4th down. I like them being aggressive. They just got to do a better job executing.
Yeah, and they kind of know what the defense gave them last time. So let's be more aggressive and take advantage of that defense on this drive.
Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions and how you feel about this, playing your old squad. Like, it's something about it, I'm sure, that's nostalgic, and all the memories probably come flooding back. But there's also a competitive element, Palmer, that you want to beat this squad. Like, this is the next team in your way for you accomplishing your goals and dreams.
Yeah, he's probably experiencing the emotional spectrum coming into this game, but make no mistake about it. He has to separate himself.
Makes the grab down the left side. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got it. Of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Off the RPO, complete. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-go situation from the 8. The Knights didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. A first down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Gage. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF! Fitted in the window for the score. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. We're taking shots. We need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Got it in the middle. It's Barnhart. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Power football with the run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll get ready to change sides for the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. At the 35, he's open. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Red Raiders. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, we've got a final in a game that just wrapped up here in the SEC. South Carolina showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Caught in the backfield, it's Thompson. And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive. The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Oh, better look out!
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
They're dealing with a second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun to Give, looking for room. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Now facing a third and long. To the air, it's Gage. Unleashes one deep. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. The problem is it gave the defender time to get his head around and locate it. And because of that, he was able to come away with the interception.
Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on first down. Quickly complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. And the Red Raiders come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The bounce house is rolling here on third down, trying to help UCF. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be fourth down and 3. The Red Raiders send out the punt unit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To the air, it's Gage. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Right down the gut of the field. He's at the top. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Knights!
Man, football, there is so many weapons now with small slots and big wide receivers. And then you got the tight ends now that have the speed to catch the football, chew up ground, and get to the end zone and make those big plays like he did right here.
From inside the 10, here he comes. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Fires to the tight end. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch?
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. Point of attack, you know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Red Raiders come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Rides the back and leaves it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air, it's Gage. Quick strike complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. 2nd and 2 and 4 receivers spread all over the field. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, UCF! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the 2nd half to get some stops.
He'll bring it out. It's Moran. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moran. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Gets it out fast. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And the Red Raiders will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think...
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Knights in the hurry-up.
This quarterback is making outstanding decisions so far in this game, and you've already seen it throwing the football. The guy already has over 200 yards passing, but he's doing it in the running game as well. Really good decision that time. Seeing nobody accounting for the pitch guy, you flip it out, you pick up a nice play offensively. Really good football IQ from the quarterback position.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Pulls and throws off the RPO.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Gives it to the back on the draw. He gets it into enemy territory, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll be fourth down. The Knights will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. To the air on first down. Quickly complete.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now, wide receiver. You get it in his hands quick, he can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make an even bigger game.
They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge game. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Got his man in the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Red Raiders have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. They'll run it from the gun. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line, a pickup of 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Moran. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. We want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
It's a bang-bang play, running a slant. The DB's draped all over the wide receiver. He's got to make a contested catch, but he shows really strong hands on that one.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Complete to start this drive. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for a crease, it's Bradford. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line's going to have to play a lot better here.
And I like the aggressiveness on third and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's fourth and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. He's got an open man. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Wants to go up top. Finds his tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
The quick out. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a fourth and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quickly.
He's got it. First down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Red Raiders have their offense in high gear. Makes the grab. It's Moran.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Using the quick game. Steps out of bounds just inside the 20. They'll mark him down at the 18. The earth is shaking. Bounce House living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his target down the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Looking for a productive play on first down. Sends it back in motion. They want to throw it. Got his man downfield. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Man, you gotta love the creativity with the tight ends nowadays. They can do so many different things. He does a good job. He slips behind the defense. Defense doesn't know where he went. And what does he do? He gets in for 6.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, every game in the SEC so vital to a team's season, and this one is no different. LSU had a dominant win, the kind the folks in Baton Rouge were used to in 2019 when Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and Justin Jefferson led the Tigers to a national title. Talk about a special team. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. The give on the option. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The Knights really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Gage. Flips it out on the screen. Breaks into the open. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Off the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Caught behind the line. It's Thompson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
And I like what this offense did, man. They stayed aggressive. They were trying to get the 1st down through the air. But here's the good thing now. You punt the football away. You trust your defense. You got the lead late in this football game. One more stop, and there's a good chance you get the W.
Got some room into the goal line. Touchdown, Knights. Excellent pass by the back on the option. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The bounce house is rolling here on third down, trying to help UCF. Finds his man. It's Moran. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. The Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. They just keep firing. Bringing the heat. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Got his man quickly.
A drive coach is crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking downfield on first down. He'll take a shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back. Returns it all the way back to the 23-yard line, and the defense gets a turnover. Looking to pass. It's Gage. Quick completion on the out route. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Bradford. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And this one is just about in the books. The defense can stop the clock one more time as the offense takes a knee.